Hello everyone, I am Defudge3004. Welcome back to Planet Crafter. Thank you for taking the time to hang out with me. I always enjoy hanging out with you, so sit back, relax, enjoy the video. Let's get into some gaming. I was looking at my auto crafter a little bit ago, and we made this last time. And right now I am making this iridium rod, and I don't know how to cancel out of it, so I may not be able to. Okay, I guess. Okay, there we go. I guess I did get out of it. All right. So I don't know what I have to do to do things. If we wanted to make, let's say, a water, if we click on that, then I guess that we will make a water. I don't know how we do that or how we make that happen. So, maybe I don't know. I don't know how this works. I have tried to kind of look at it a little bit, but there is no way for me to really know how to do this without just trying a few things. So what I'm going to do is let that go with the water. I'm going to see what happens, and if we do get water, then we do it. If we or oxygen, I mean, and if we don't, then I guess we don't, and it's not that big of a deal. So we don't need to be terribly worried about it. I am just going to let that go and see what happens, as I said. So hopefully we will know here soon if it is actually going to do that or not. Okay, we are getting really close to this happening to where we can have the gas canisters. And that's good. So we can get methane and all that stuff, the gas extractor. We're at 21% for the insects right now, from the trees to the insects. So the last time we were here, it said that we can make a uncommon larva. That isn't here now, so I don't know if there was a larva. Wait, no, that's not it. If there was a larva around osmium, nice. So that came from the sky. Or if there was not a larva and I thought that there was or something, I really don't know. But it would appear that something was definitely happening, and I don't know exactly what it was. So that is pretty awesome. It could be somewhere up on one of these rocks or something, or was, I guess. I don't know where it is because it isn't there anymore. So, you know, that is okay too. What we need to do is just wait around for a little bit, see if we can get some more of the pressure going, because we are getting that done, and that's good. Everything is like looking completely different as we go around, and that's pretty awesome. I do like that. I think that's cool. So we are making some good progress. We are terraforming a planet. We are making that headway. It's getting to the next stage that is taking some time, but as with all things, you know, it just will take some time to do that. Look at the osmium has come crashing from the sky. Well, we needed more osmium anyway, so I guess that we got some. Oh, and sulfur too. Nice. So it looks like we are getting some good stuff. That's awesome. Maybe the asteroids are starting to drop a little bit better material or something. I don't know. I haven't actually ever made it this far ever in the game, so, you know, I'm just like you, just learning as we go. Let's go see how that's doing, if that has made anything. Still doesn't look like it's made anything, so maybe we hold it down, or okay, nope. All right, well, let's go back to here and let's right click. Okay, it's still doing the same thing, so I don't know if it's actually going to be able to make it or not. And apparently these inventories and objects within range, it pulls from these things to make this thing. So this recipe will automatically craft it if the required ingredients are found within range. It's like 20 meters or something. And if you look, it doesn't show a larva anymore. So I don't know what happened to the larva, and I don't know if that is just a drop-down menu. It looks like it for other things that are in reach or something, but I really don't know. It's so darn confusing. I don't know what. Oh, okay, so that one won't create anything, and that one will. Okay. We can make oxygen. I'm not that worried about it. That would be good to do anyway, so let's Look in there, and let's look in here. Does look like we have a little bit of oxygen, but I don't think it's going to put it in anything that I know of. It could. I really don't know. We have to go and see as that goes. We're up to 89, so I'm just going to wait around for a bit to see when the gas extractors show up or anything else. And what I might do is I do have a little bit of room. I'm going to put some stuff away, and I'm going to go gather materials from other areas, and I will continue bringing them over here and putting them in our new storage area that we have over here, which is actually really good. I'm glad that we have this. This is going to help out a lot. And we're going to have to figure out places to put a lot more things. So that's going to be one of the challenges because we are getting rather full. But that is okay. What I can do is have a chest or two somewhere and see, like maybe over here or something, and just have extra overflow stuff from these other fuller chests. And I don't think that's actually necessarily a bad idea. So let me go ahead and gather some stuff, and I will come back and I will see what the heck we have going on after, of course, I gather a little bit more of our food. So it looks like everything is ready to be harvested again, of course. All this stuff grows so fast, it's kind of ridiculous, to be honest. So I mean, I'm okay with that. It's good that it is. I just kind of find it a little hard to keep up with, if you get what I'm saying there. So we don't have any room there, and what I'm going to do is move these two things downstairs because we do have that chest set up for that downstairs. So let me go in and get that done, and then we should be doing okay. Just whack the mic, didn't mean to do that. That stuff was in here, so let's just put those two things in there. And let's go put the food where it belongs. That's that. I think there's this kind of stuff in there. And then there should be... Well, I'm just going to take... Well, actually, I guess I do have enough squashes and stuff on me. I'll just put a bean in there. And then I'll carry all the rest of this stuff. We do have 3 oxygens. I can probably go ahead and drop a water or 2. And just go ahead and get that filled up, and then we will see what we have going on here. I don't know how long it's going to take. I have no clue. I don't know if there has to have a locker free or anything, but I guess we will find out as soon as we can get that far. And until then, I will talk to you in just a quick minute. I was just getting ready to go over by that place over there, and I noticed something strange out here. So, do you see what I don't see? There used to be a bunch of trees around here, and now there are no trees around here. And I don't really quite know what is going on. This thing still has the tree seed in it. Let's go ahead and take that thing down, and let's see about what it takes to take this thing apart. So, I might have to see about taking this thing and just... Okay, I cannot take it down for some reason. It just is not letting me remove it. So I have this tree seed Itera, but it's not letting me plant it and move this thing anywhere. And I don't remember how we tear that kind of stuff down. I just realized that I was on the wrong thing. Apparently I forgot how to play this game. How do you like that? That's awesome. Well, sort of. Alright, let's take that guy over here and let's set him up over here. We're gonna go to Q. Doggone, I sure do wish I would have remembered that part, but you know, I didn't for whatever reason, and we'll put him there, and then we will see about putting that tree seed back in, and maybe we can get some more trees growing here. Maybe there's just too much water. I don't know. Let's go over by our other ones. Let's go check out and make sure those ones are okay, because if trees are disappearing, that's not a good thing. And I gotta remember just to switch to that. I just kind of forgot, and it's like, why can't I destroy anything? Well, because you need to use your brain to fudge. Okay, this one is still good, but he's also right on the edge, so I don't know if that is actually making a difference. And this one is also on the edge, and the water has not really spread out that much, so that could be the main reason why the other one was not working anymore, is because, but you think the trees would still grow, but apparently they were not. So I don't know what's going on there. It's kind of strange. I wish I remembered to do this, because I kind of feel silly now. Let me go put this stuff in the chests. I'm going to get another drink of water real quick while I do that. I was going to go there, but I might as well just use one of those, so that way I have that. And this won't take too terribly long. I'm still going to the middle piece to get upstairs, but I know that's not the way we need to go, but I'm still so used to doing that. Okay, sulfur's going to have to go into here, so we'll do that, and then we will put the osmium where it goes. And there's something I wanted to look at too, because I wasn't sure. Okay, it does not look like it is actually doing it. The main reason why I say that is because in here, this chest was full, unless it was that one that was full. Okay. I thought I was making iridium rods earlier, but I guess I was not, so I don't know what to do with this thing here, because I'm pretty sure that it is not making anything there, and that's kind of a little bit of an issue when we're trying to do stuff. Let's try making a iridium rod. We do have lots of iridium. Let's just click on that. Even double clicking on it doesn't seem to do any good, so I don't know how exactly this thing is going to work. Or if we need to select a locker storage. I'm really just super confused on how to do this, and this is the only screen that I see right now. It's just very, very confusing for me. I'm gonna have to look this up and just see how the heck to do this, because I am super confused right now. Thought I saw that light there and thought maybe something was laying there. Alright, well, we are getting closer to the pressure, so I'm going to continue moving stuff, and I'll check on that and just see what happens from time to time. But let's go check on our tree first and go see if it is going to be growing any more trees. Okay, good. The trees are coming back. Alright, I just think maybe the water was too high. That's the only thing that I can think of, because there used to be a bunch of trees there, and then there weren't, and now there are, so... And I'm going to go over here, gather stuff out of these lockers, and then we will check and see if we are making any of the bacteria samples. Oh, nice. We just got the new blueprint received, mutagen tier 3. I kind of forgot about that one, so that's very interesting. This guy is actually, we're just going to take those two. We're going to leave the water there. Let's take the Shenga, and looks like we have some more iridium in here. I saw a locker, and I picked it up, and there was super alloy rod, iridium rod, and uranium rod, so that's always good, and then we'll pick up those guys. I don't think that there's anything very good here. We only have one slot left, so that's okay. I'm gonna go see if there's any more of the super alloy back up in here. I don't know if there is, but I guess we can always look to see for sure. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. I don't know. We just gotta go, you know, do a little checking. Not chicken, that's a little bit different, you know, that's you know, good meat there. Let me go see if there is. I'll grab the one piece that we have the room for, and if not, then I'll just head back to the base, and we'll see how close we are to the gas extractor at that point. Alright, I have the auto crafter set up. I figured it out. I am up on the second floor. Our crafting stuff is over here. And I had it down there, you know, in the middle of the room, but it wasn't quite working. If you look at the auto crafter, you can see there's this first circle, which is all I saw the first time when we set it up. And then there is a second circle out to about here. And if you look, there is a third circle right out about here. So you can see how these circles are. And that circle is blocked off down there, but you can see it's actually right at the edge of where these chests are. What I have done is, I did make something. I made 2 oxygens. So what that means is now over here in the cobalt, there was 8 spaces. Now there's a lot more spaces because it did pull from that chest to make the cobalt. So what we can do is go to here, click on iridium rod. As soon as that gets filled up, ta-da, it made an iridium rod. If you only want one, just have it do one. Ta-da, you just have an iridium rod. That's how that works. It has to be actually very, very close to where everything is. If I would have known that, I would have built it in here and done it that way, but I wasn't exactly too sure. And I'm thinking maybe the best idea might be, how big is that thing? It's a little bit bigger than a locker, not quite. What I could do is actually move these out of the way, put the autocrafter right there, and then I can pull from pretty much any of these lockers, and it should do okay. And then I can just transfer stuff like the aluminum from these lockers to the other ones. So let me go ahead and just take out this aluminum, move it to here. It's going to fill up this locker really quick. I do know that, but that's okay because that is all right. It actually didn't fill up the locker. And then this one has some iron in it. We can take that iron out. This locker is full, but we also have this one here, so I'll just go and put that one in there. I am going to take out these 2 lockers here. So let's do that. Let's take the autocrafter. Let's move the autocrafter, put him over here, right here at the end of here, and then this should work. I had no idea what I was doing wrong. I really wasn't doing anything wrong. I just didn't understand how it worked. So now that we have that, it will only pull from the things that it shows here, which is all of these lockers, which is really all you really wanted to pull from. So now we can make all of this stuff here, provided that we have whatever we need. Nitrogen cartridge. Methane cartridge I know about, but not the nitrogen. So that's the mutagen tier 3. Okay, nice. So now that I have this figured out, it's so much easier to understand how that works. I was just very, very confused. So now we can make a bunch of stuff up here if we want to without having to drag everything over to here, put everything in here that we want to make, because we don't have it on us here, it won't make it. So that's going to be one of the things. But the autocrafter will do what this does without us actually having to do it. So if we want to make a whole bunch of iridium rods, come over to here, have it make a bunch of iridium water, or whatever it is that we want to, and that is the best part about it. So now that I understand that, we do still have an open space, which is a-okay. That doesn't bother me at all. I'd much rather have a little bit more open space than what we really need. At least I got that much figured out, so that is always good. So the pressure's coming up, and it looks like we're at 26% for the insects, and that's good. And as far as I know, we could probably put in another one, maybe stick it in another area and see if there's any way that we could find, any other resources that are around here. And from my understanding, if you have it over here, like let's say over by these algae generators, it will not pull the algae out of the algae generators to make the bacteria samples. That isn't quite how it works. It has to kind of pull from a chest or something like that, at least as far as I can tell. So all that being said, at least I got that figured out, and the trees are definitely growing over here. They are doing a lot better. I just think that maybe the water kind of snuffed out the tree life, and now that the water probably isn't going to be going any higher, the trees are once again growing over here, and we are doing good once again, and that makes me very happy. So at least we're doing good, and we have some good stuff happening, and that is a-okay. Our platform is getting, buried, and there's some things that are getting buried here, but at least things seem to be working okay. And I wouldn't want to be in there with all that, sparking and all that stuff going on, but I think we're doing okay. I think we're making progress, And what I'm probably going to do is, just so I can get up on the very top of there, just go and put in a ladder up at the very top there. And then that way I can get up there so I can see what is going on when I need to. So let me go ahead, get up there, make another ladder so that way I can do that. And what I got to do is go see what a ladder takes, because it's been a quick minute since I've done that. So we need iron and cobalt, and that's okay. We can actually use up a little bit of that. I think the cobalt's going to be gone out of there. Nope, it is not. Okay. So it didn't pull it out of that at all. Let's go ahead and make the last ladder going to the very top. This is pretty cool. Now I'm understanding a little bit more about the game. It has to be very close to it. And now we will put in a ladder right here. Good. All right. This should help. This will allow us to get on the very top. So if we do find something or need something or whatever, maybe we can, you know, set up a little bit of something that we can... Ooh, hey, that's almost right off the edge. How do you like that? But that'll work. That's okay. That way we are close, and then we can just go flying around from here and go wherever it is that we want to go if we really want to go somewhere. So this is pretty awesome. I do like my little tower. That's working out. Now we still need to have to move stuff, so I am going to continue working on that. And then we will see if we can get that gas extractor open. As I am heading back, there is a chest over here. And one thing to know with the chest, even though I know early on you do got to kind of loot them early. If you loot them now, as long as we're higher level, there will be higher tier stuff in here. If you loot them when you first start the game, like all of them that you can find, there will be lower tier stuff. And that's the way the chest works. As long as you don't open them, then they will have different stuff as you level up. If you open them, that stuff will be there because it'll register that stuff there. Do keep that in mind. Once you get a build up of food or whatever, don't loot any more chests until you get to be a higher level, which was my mistake, but I didn't know, so now I know. I will leave whatever extra chests I find until we can get around to doing those, and that's going to help us out quite a bit, because then I will know that we'll find better stuff as we get better chests and all of that. So that is going to work. That is going to help us out. I should set up another flower thing here, but I guess what I can do is do that, and then we're going to have to set up some more stuff. That blue light is crazy. Oh, because it's sending down osmium. Got it. I didn't think about that blue light, because normally it doesn't, but now it's sending down osmium and different things. That's why it turns blue. Okay, because we're higher level. And again, all that does make a difference. It didn't even occur to me why the light was blue. And I'll bet you right there where that is, there's going to be osmium and sulfur. Let's go take a quick peek. And so these blue rocks are definitely an indication of higher tier things coming down. So all I gotta do is figure out where in the heck they are, since I can't, you know... There we go, osmium right there. I just can't quite get to it, but maybe I can still try. Okay, osmium. And there's gonna be probably osmium around here too, but and then it turns to normal. That's cool. I like the way that it does look. Does look pretty awesome, and I don't think we can deconstruct anything. No, we cannot. Okay, I actually remembered to try. But at least now we do know. Let me get the rest of this stuff put away. I will see about building another chest for flower seeds. I think we're making pretty good progress. We are getting close to the pressure being going over to 100, which means we can make the gas extractor. And I did also make one other change. I went ahead and put another one of these down here, just so I can see if, you know, if there's any insects around that maybe we'll be able to know where they are, because in 20 meters room, you know, you can kind of see how far out the circle goes. So that would be 20 meters out to about here. Seems like a long ways. It isn't as long as it would seem. At least that is what it appears to me to be, 20 meters. It could be farther. I don't know. We could always take it outside and actually see without having any walls in our way, but I'm not going to worry about that right this minute. This time with the storm, it did not set any of the normal blue stuff. Instead, it just had the normal items that are sent down. So, you know, that's okay. I don't mind that. That's good because we need some of the regular items from time to time anyway. So I will only do that once in a while, and that's okay. I don't really mind the blue sky. It just was kind of weird until I figured out what was going on. I'm going to wait for this to go over to 100, and then we'll see what it takes to build the gas extractor. We're getting very, very close to that going over to 100 now, and then the pressure will be there, and I think as soon as it turns, there we go. There it is, gas extractor. We got the gas extractor. We got the gas extractor. So let's go see if we can, nope, that's the heater. Let's go see if we can find where the gas extractor is. Oh, gas extractor. Oh, that's not bad at all. Let's automatically extract gas from the ground. Let's go 3 super alloys, 2 zeolite, and iridium rod. And we're going to have to see how much energy this guy takes too, because he might take quite a bit. I don't know. It's going to have to go somewhere outside, so let's place it, you know what, let's place it over here where we had our original base, huh? That way he's somewhat close, and I meant to press Q, and I did not. Instead, I pressed the other thing. 58, that's not bad at all. Heat, plus 13, alright, cool. It's very, very, very small. Okay, that's awesome. That will actually do really good. Let's place that right here, right next to there. And now, let's open this. It's going to get methane cartridges. I don't know when that's going to happen. We're just going to have to wait around and see how long that takes to do. It could be like these guys right here. Not those, but these guys right here. And actually do that fairly quickly, because if it does, that would be awesome if it did. And that would be great. Let's go see. It is not making one yet, but it will do one soon. So I'm going to wait for this to get some of the methane, and what I'll probably do is just go see about gathering up another chest. And now that I'm learning my way around the map, it is really, really helping me to get around a bit easier, since I know where the shortcuts are. Well, some of the shortcuts at least. So I will be back in just a jiffy. Gathered up quite a few seeds from one of the places over there where the yellow beacon is, and that way we have seeds everywhere. And what I've decided I'm going to do too before we check the gas extractor is all of these ones that have seeds, so none of these ones do, but this one right over here has seeds. I'm going to move them upstairs because all the food growers are upstairs. And there's something else that I didn't know, and I found out just right now that we do have plant vulnus, and I'll show you right up here in one of these chests over here. We have a plant vulnus. Now I can't take this one out for some reason. It is not letting me take it out, and I don't really understand. So okay, it says it's full, but I cannot take that one out, and I have no idea why that one will not come out, but I guess maybe it's a glitch. I don't know. It's just not working right for some reason, and okay, I guess that's just the way that it is. But I am going to put the seeds in here for those, and then I will have all the seeds up here. I'll probably have one for beans and one for squash, and then I will have one for eggplants and mushrooms, and then I will have all the other things that I need up here. So let's go ahead and check on our gas extractor. Let me gather up a little bit of water, and I will have some water. Now let's go look at our gas extractor. Alright, cool. So it looks like it is gathering up gas. Now we have 4 of those. So we just got some methane cartridges. We just got some methane cartridges. We just got some methane cartridges. Alright, now we have that. Yay! Now, one other thing we can do is look in here. High quality food. We only have 1 honey, so we're not going to be able to do that. But now we can make mutagens. This is our first mutagen we've ever made. Awesome. We just made a mutagen. We just made a mutagen. Now we can make all kinds of other trees. Okay, there's the one with the vulnus. We do have a vulnus on us. Let's go ahead and make a tree, a mora, and let's get that made, and that's going to help out quite a bit. So we need a bark. Yay! Now we can make our own tree seeds. Awesome. And let's go ahead and do a mora. Okay, we're going to come down to here. Oh, wow, there's an elegia. I forgot about that one. Let's put in you, and you, and let's go and research that. And then we can make an amora. That's going to be awesome. That's going to help us out quite a bit. We do have one other tree seed. I kind of forgot about this one. So let's go see what it takes to make another tree spreader. Bacteria sample, super alloy, fertilizer. Okay, cool. So we can do a tree bark. We need a plastic, and it is going to be super alloy and a fertilizer. We have fertilizer in here, and let's grab a super alloy. And what we might even do right now is come to here, and let's just make a super alloy. Okay, there we go. We now have a super alloy that fast. That way we don't have to worry about it, and then everything is good. That was so easy. That was ridiculous. Q. What do we need? Do we need anything else? We need the bacteria sample, and I don't remember if we do not have one. Okay, so let's go back. Let's make another bacteria sample in here, and that is, let's get a bacteria sample. Cool. We got that. Now let's go and make a tree spreader, and this time let's go to a little bit different place. Let's go over here by this water. And maybe what I'll do is I will do it right up here, right between these two. This should be good enough. Let's go to Q. Let's make the tree spreader, and let's place him just right along the edge. Okay. And then we can put that in there, and we should start having some more trees, and that is going to be awesome. So now we can come underwater too, and we can also gather what other materials may be underneath here, which is, you know, decent stuff. But more importantly, I'm waiting for these doggone trees to grow, so that way we have those. So it looks like all the rest of the trees are actually doing good, and that is awesome. So now we have the gas extractor going. They're really easy to make, and they don't really take as much as I was thinking that they might. I wondered if it might be like, you know, the super alloy rods and that stuff, but I wasn't 100% certain, so it is not, and that is awesome. And we also have our other trees growing over there. And there's one more thing that we can do. I don't think we're going to do it this time because the episode's already getting a little long, but we can send another rocket up into space, and let's go look at that real quick. Our trees are doing good over here. That's good, that's good, that's good. Let's go see what rocket it was that we needed this for. Okay, seed spreader rocket. It will be this one right here. This is not too bad to do. We should do this, and then that way we have that. And I don't know if we have actually done this one or not. If we did, then that's okay. That means we'll have some more. Let's just go ahead and make this real quick, and we'll get this guy launched, and then we'll have that one done too. Have everything that we need now. Let's go ahead and do the seed spreader rocket. I think we did it before, but I do not remember. So maybe we did. I don't remember. Let's launch it. Trying to mess it up, but it didn't quite work. So they're really, really hard to get on, but you know. So that is going to help spread seeds, and that's going to hopefully do some really good things. Did turn kind of a green. That's okay. And then again, we have the little green sparkles everywhere right after the guy was launched. So there is that. Alright, I think we did pretty good. I did gather another load of the methane cartridges and I put those guys away. So now we have our gas extractor and it's making oxygen. Well, I guess oxygen is gas. Okay, I did not expect that. That's interesting. I wonder if maybe when you launch certain things, it makes other certain things happen. That could always be a possibility. Alright, well, I think we did pretty good for ourselves. We had some osmium rain down from the sky. We got the gas extractor going. We can make our own tree seeds now for real instead of just getting whatever there is. And I think we did pretty doggone good. Let's go see what may be next on the agenda for us before we end this. Okay. Incubator, a 5 GTI, that is coming up soon. And this one will be Tree Spreader 2 at 6. That's quite a ways away. That's going to be a little bit. That one is totally done. And Ore Extractor 2 at 364. That one is going to be a while. And underneath this one, Heater at 8.3. So that's going to be quite a ways away. Butterfly at 550. That one is actually coming quite quickly. And then hopefully we'll be able to get that one. And underneath this one, there is the mutagen tier 2 at 50, and that's coming slowly, very slowly, but it is coming. And of course, we don't have any animals yet. So we did do some really good things. We made some progress. We learned how this thing works, and now that I know how this thing works, all right, what is that? That is a common larva. So that means there is a larva somewhere. I am going to look around for that and see if I can find that somewhere, so at least we know we have that. I'm so excited! Looky, looky, looky! We just got a common larva. They're actually a lot smaller than I thought they would be. We just got a larva. We just got a larva. We just got a larva. I'm so happy. Sweet. So that means we now have one. That's why I put this guy back up because, you know... Wow, is there more? Looks like there's more out there. Let's go see. They're so tiny. It's really, really hard to tell where they are. I thought they'd be a little bit bigger, but yes, there are some more common larvae, and you know how big that circle is, so they have to be very close. My friend says sometimes they're on the base, on the ceilings and stuff, so there could be some up there, and I don't know if there's going to be any up on these rocks, but they have to be very, very close, because that's how that thing detects them. And I'm just gonna keep on checking to see if we can find some, because hopefully they are there, and I might even just go ahead and get back up on this roof and see if I can find any more of those larvae up there, because that would be awesome if we could. I do believe I see the common larva right down there on that roof, right there. Sweet. Let's go down there. Let's get this guy. We just got another common larva. We just got another common larva. That is exciting. Awesome. So now we know we can find them. And that is good. So we're starting to get insects, and that is always good. That really does help out a lot. And hopefully we'll continue getting some more larvae, and then we can maybe begin making, you know, butterflies or something. I really don't know, but we'll find out soon enough, as soon as we can really figure out what the heck we're doing. And it still looks like there's one more somewhere around, so that is awesome. I really, really do like that part. This is Planet Crafter. Thank you for joining me here. We do have a couple of larvae on us right there. That's so awesome. And now we are beginning to get insects. We also have a few of the methane cartridges, and I want to go one more check real quick after I see if there's any more larvae, you know, because that's super exciting and super fantabulous. what we're making in here, because we could be making nitrogen too, I guess. And okay, good. More methane. That's okay. I'll deal with that. That is awesome. I think we made a lot of headway. I'm super excited for the larvas. That is so good, and that is very exciting. If you've enjoyed the episode, drop a like on the video, and we will continue doing more and expanding and getting more stuff done the next time. And we will talk to you next time. We also got our tree spreader working again. For that, I'm really, really happy. You have a great day, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.